Hey guys, it's me, the FanFic Critic. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these commentaries. Things have kind of gotten a bit busy lately. But I figured I would start up with my little commentaries again, and I thought the perfect one to start off with would be The Consequences short film, which takes place right after episode 55 of FanFic Critic. Quick refresher, in episode 55 of FanFic Critic, the FanFic Critic kills Susan at the end, and this short film is the follow-up. There's actually 3 short films altogether. Yes, this opening sequence here had no music, and I thought that fitted it quite well. And so this is how the episode opens up. The FanFic Critic, she comes in looking a little distressed, which is quite different from how we see her at the end of episode 55, where at the end of episode 55 she was kind of creepy acting. But we're assuming that she was having one of her quote-unquote crazy fits at that point of time. Yeah, what I have in my hand right there, those are literal dragon... No. They're supposed to be Dragon Balls, but they're actual Pokemon marbles. I've had them since like 5th grade. I'm surprised I still had them. I don't think I have them anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, improv, I just grabbed the closest thing that resembled Dragon Balls that I could find, and I went with those, and thankfully I had 8 of them. So obviously I just had 7 in my hand and had the other extra one put away somewhere. So I thought it worked out pretty good. So yeah, pretty much this entire sequence, the critic is just talking to Susan's dead body. Just kind of creepy, and then you get a close-up of the quote-unquote Dragon Balls, and you can kind of see that they're Pokemon, especially seeing in one of the marbles you can see it's clearly Zapdos. Oh, and by the way, the voice of the Dragon Balls here is me, although I kind of think I sounded like Shredder from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. This scene right here was a little more extended before. Like, I had a shot of the Dragon Balls falling on the floor, but it was a little too quick, and this whole bit with Susan waking up was a little longer, too. Like, I had a more close-up thing of the critic, like, crawling onto the bed and Susan looking all freaked out, but I thought that was a little too long and dragged out. So I decided to shorten it, and I think it worked a lot better with pacing. And so this is the first time we see Susan alive again, and let's just say she's not acting like the good old Susan we know and love. She's acting a little freaked out, but can you really blame her? No, I don't think I can blame her at all. I mean, hello, she just got killed by her friend. She's dead for, I don't know, we're assuming that she's dead for like about an hour or something. And then she comes back to life, and the first thing she sees is the person who killed her, so I think you'd be a little freaked out too. Yeah, this was very fun to film. Like I have stated before, this was all improv. That's right, this was all improv. What I did, I filmed all the Susan bits first. And what I would do is that when I filmed the FanFic Critic bits, I would rewatch the Susan footage, like bits and pieces of the Susan footage, and have the critic react to it. So I guess that part's somewhat... Well, no, it's not really, because it's just a reaction. That's how I tend to do these things. It might be better if I wrote out a script, but I don't like writing scripts. I like doing improv. It's just fun. You never know what happens. Of course, improv is what kind of caused this whole Susan's death in the first place. Seeing Susan's death, she wasn't... I don't know. When I first planned episode 55, I had many plans for it. And just how I had Susan react in the end, I decided to have it be when I rewatched the stuff as the FanFic Critic. I decided to have it be that Susan gets killed, but it was supposed to be a joke originally. It's supposed to be a deal where, yeah, she gets killed, and then like I do a little video of Susan pretty much saying, "Hello, it's me. Oh, you're probably wondering why I'm back alive. Well, the FanFic Critic brought me back. Yay, now I know not to film things without her permission." But then thinking about it, I thought that would be very unrealistic. So... And it didn't help that I literally felt bad about killing Susan. I mean, I watched episode 55 several times after I filmed it, because Consequences wasn't filmed immediately. It was filmed like maybe a week after episode 55, and I actually felt horrible about killing Susan, and I just thought it was kind of creepy how it happened, too. It was supposed to be funny, but it was just creepy, especially the way I look at the camera right after you see Susan's body on the bed. I'm like, ugh, that gives me chills, especially if you pause it. It's like, ugh. So, yeah. Consequences. This is how Consequences came to be. I thought this was an interesting shot here with the critic watching Susan slowly leave the room. Of course, it kind of kills the shot when you can see a bit of the ladder up on the top of the screen there, because I had this laptop on a ladder to get this shot, and unfortunately you can see a bit of it It's kind of annoying, but oh well. Now I have a camera stand and a better camera, so yay! So that wraps up Consequences. Don't worry, guys, I will be airing the commentary for Decisions very shortly after this, so stay tuned. Until then, I'm out.